It's been a couple of days since Trump was declared the winner, but control of the House is still uncertain. Why do you think it's taking so long? What are you hearing from the Hill?
That's correct. There are some races that haven't been decided yet, but it's increasingly looking like Republicans will retain control of the House. As well as Democrats are hopeful. They are very optimistic about the possibility of also controlling the House. So what is at stake right now is who is going to end up being the ultimate winner. Both Democrats and Republicans are vying for that top coveted position.
So how do state laws and procedures impact how quickly the ballots are counted?
You know, the interesting thing about U.S. elections, the system is very highly decentralized as opposed to maybe Africa. In Africa, most countries, the election systems are centralized. They go to one place where let's say the Electoral Commission announces the results of the winners. But unfortunately here, or fortunately here in the United States, it's all about the local administrations, from state to local council governments who are in charge of elections, who are in charge of voter registrations, keeping voter records. Those are the people who ultimately make decisions when it comes to who wins and who doesn't win. So in some cases, it takes a while to count these votes, to count these ballots, because they want to make sure that they err on the side of caution, not to make mistakes, and perhaps in most cases they try to do the best job that they can do to make sure that the results they announce are the correct results.
Paul, you mentioned Africa here, but you know, there's a bit of a difference here. If you think about an African president being elected, usually they are sworn in a few hours for whatever reason. Here we're going to wait for a while. How is that really managed here without anybody raising a lot of issues?
Again, it's all about, you see, perception is reality. In some cases, if you announce too fast, people would say that maybe the election was rigged in somebody's favor. So you want to be clear. You want to make sure that if you're calling a race, you're calling it for the right person, the person who garnered the right votes. So in this particular case, it takes time to hand count some of these ballots. They use the machines, but sometimes the machines fail. So they resort to hand counting or hand ballot counting. So that's why you see that some of these races have taken a while to be decided. But ultimately, I think the 435 chamber will be decided soon, and we'll know who's going to control the speakership of that house.